All right, Ma, we back. What up? What up? Get the light together. Get my lighting right. Swap out the chairs. I gotta swap out the chairs. Here we go. Now we back up, fully loaded, rocking and rolling. But now I got to. Boom. How the view gonna look right there with the light hitting off of it? We're gonna figure it out. Y'all know what it is, man. Welcome to that V-Mob Live Talk. Hopefully, as the notifications fly out, man, y'all step in the building, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. You know where you tuned in at, man. Okay. Michael Jackson famously reincarnated. Got a moonwalking, I met it, took some patience. All right, here we go. We lit. There it is. What up, what up, what up? Hit the like button, man, as y'all step into the building. There it is, there it is. Everybody falling in, man. Everybody falling in. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. This your first time tuning in and kicking it with us. What up, what up, what up? Let's get it, V-Mob. What up? Let's pin that in the chat. If you rocking with us, man, tune in, tap, man, hit the like button, run the likes up. Let's get them likes up real quick. We at 18, man. We at 18 and 2 likes. Let's get them likes up to at least 10. 8 people double tap the screen real quick, man. We talking about BG, Terrence, Gangsta, Williams. Salute to Giggity, salute to BG. But tonight, man, we just talking about the streets of the code of the streets, man. Does it still exist? What is it? How has it changed? Why has it changed? And the fact that, like I always tell people, man, don't even indulge and involve in this shit, because this incident showed you how a man could do everything that the streets call for, do everything damn near in the streets, and still at the end, you served 23 years, but still in the end of the end, you broke the ultimate code, and the code that you broke was a code that you made, 27, 28 years ago. So, and it's crazy. And another thing in the street, imagine a dude who spend their whole life punishing dudes that rap, and then 29, 30 years later, you become one of those guys. That's you know what I mean? I know that shit play on somebody mental too. You know what I mean? And like I say, man, we got an interview possibly coming with Giggity. That's something I would ask him, like, man, does that play on your mental, you being what you used to be, and then how you used to be looked at to compared to the man and how you looked at today? Does that shit play on the ego sometimes? Like, damn, man, maybe I shouldn't have done that shit. You feel what I'm saying? Same thing in Big Meech thing. Now, mind you, ain't nobody proved that Big Meech done told on nobody or nothing like that, but just the allegations that's around Meech, I know sometimes he probably feel like, man, I shouldn't even got involved with that damn broad. But it's common that people sell their life rights to somebody because you can't handle or conduct business while you incarcerated in the feds. So, I mean, I don't know. What y'all think, yo? Hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Yo, we on the road to 8K, we on the road to 10K, we on the road to 100,000 subscribers, man. Matter of fact, who tuned in with us right now, man? Who locked in? Where y'all tapped in from, man? Jump in the chat. We gotta get that up. Yeah, let's go. What we got in here, y'all? Philly low key busting tonight. Chat, what's going on up Philly? As you know who and what you nothing else matters. Yeah, real shit. Real shit. But I always be wanting to know, like, man, when people do, you know, go against the grain, how do they feel? Especially being a made man, like somebody that was the ultimate, you had the ultimate respect out here in the streets. Now, the streets that you once ran and controlled, they look at you in this light now, like, damn, yo, too. Now, mind you, a lot of people get that line crossed or mistaken that just because somebody told they not who they are, shit, that don't take away the violence that they able to produce. And I done seen a lot of niggas get punished by jumping out there, thinking the nigga told that he's soft now. No, he ain't soft, he just ain't want to do that time. So that'd be crazy too, though. But that's a question, man, that I always want to know. It's like a nigga that had money all his life, a rich guy, then he go broke. It's like, dang, I want to do that shit, play on your ego. Like, dang, like, you know what I mean? You used to have everything. Now you only got a bare minimum. Sometimes do you wish, like, shit, I probably wish I never even would have had it, because now going back to normal would have just been normal. But, you know, certain little shit I be thinking about for real. Certain shit I be thinking about as far as, like, what's going on in the streets these days, because the streets done changed, right? Matter of fact, the rules in the streets never changed. The players have. The dudes that's involved outside these days, man, that's shaking and moving. Niggas don't come from old law, yo. They come from this. They was raised by IG. We was raised by OGs. You feel what I'm saying? We was raised by the men. These niggas raised by computers and shit like that. We was raised by the men. They was raised by trends. We was raised by OGs. They was raised by IGs. So it's a whole different connection from us and them. Then you got the niggas that's really the OGs for real. They gone. Or they sold the ones that's left that's still active. They trying to be like the young niggas. They not even giving game. They damn near listening to game. So that's why I tell them, motherfucker, man, do not get involved out here. You gotta have your own mind too. These niggas these days don't even be having their own mind. Everybody wanna do what the fuck be. Everybody want to do the cool thing to do instead of the real thing to do. You feel what I'm saying? Motherfucker rather be popular than honorable. That's the day and time that we living in. A motherfucker idolize a motherfucker that be flawed, but the shit that's real and the shit that's genuine, that shit get frowned upon because they look at that shit like, man, that's abnormal, man. You want to he think he better than niggas. No, I think I'm third, bro. I think I'm doing this shit the honorable way because a motherfucker be so caught up in wanting to do what everybody else doing. No. Don't listen to T-Real because he's talking about, Huh? Ron P, what's up, Ron? Rewrite that, Ron. What that mean? I ain't get that one. Subscribe from you guap. Man, hey, here you go. Salute, man. Salute, man. Hey, Mob, listen, man. We trying to fundraise the 60 ball, man. We trying to fundraise $60, yo. We getting a new ring light tripod stand joint. The shit costs $180. I got $120. B-Mob put up the 60 ball with us. But yeah, though, man, it'd be crazy out here. Salute, wherever that is. How do you pronounce that? Yuguan? Wherever that is, man, salute, family, salute. But yeah, though, motherfuckers be so caught up and pressed up to be caught up in the popular thing to do. Motherfuckers don't even want to be real no more. Motherfuckers don't even want to be honorable no more. You got motherfuckers that'll tell on a nigga, come home, but since he got the plug and he the connect, motherfuckers idolize him. Motherfuckers don't say nothing to him, but let a real motherfucker come home that did some shit that ain't doing right, or let a nigga come home that told and he broke. Motherfuckers gonna be putting the pressure on him. Man, yo, was a duck, man. Nigga ain't hanging around your bop, bop, bop. Niggas be having pics, yo. Niggas be having pics, and I be saying the backdoor wicked and wild shit that be going on out here. That's why I tell a motherfucker, no, I got, I'm done. And throughout my life, yo, I done seen some of the most wickedest shit ever, bro. I'm talking about, I done seen people that say they love each other do the most wildest shit to a nigga, bro. I done seen a nigga give his all and get nothing in return. I done seen a motherfucker do nothing and expect everything, meaning you got a nigga that's out here waking up, going to go get it every day, and just because y'all homeboys, you don't got to hustle and you feel entitled to some shit that another man doing. How, as a man, can you feel entitled to another man money, bro? How? Whoa, what's up, Brody? You feel me though, bro? How the fuck can you feel entitled to another man money, my nigga? I don't give a fuck how close they is. You gotta go get your own, and niggas do not be wanting to go get their own, yo. They be wanting the coattail ride and shit. It's just like when I be trying to tell y'all, niggas be thinking they tough because they hang around tough niggas. There's a lot of niggas out here that ain't never did nothing, won't do nothing, ain't about nothing, but they want to surround themselves with niggas that's doing some shit because it feel like that keep the press off of them, because they know if somebody do something to them, they gotta deal with everybody else. This how the suckers be sliding through the cracks and shit. This mother from around the way. What's up, bro? What's up, bro? To support the platform, nigga. Show them how it's done. We fundraising $60. $ stories with V. Keep doing your shit. Already, show them how it's done, nigga. Your home team. $ stories with V. We getting a new ring light. Where the camera at, y'all? I just ordered this shit called the C-stand. The C-stand go like this, y'all. Go straight up, and then the pole go across, so the camera gonna be facing me like this. All I gotta do is flip it, boom. And then when I record, it's gonna be an overhead. Like when I come up, like, man, whoa, what's up, Mark? We back at him again. Man, I'm telling you, watch when y'all see this content in 2025, yo. I'm learning, y'all. I'm learning about all the proper editing software that I gotta download. And then y'all gotta understand, I do this shit all by myself, bro. You know how hard it is to build an empire by yourself? A lot of people, they got editors. A lot of people, they got support system. They got backing. They got funding, so forth and so on. Yo, when you are an independent content creator, everything that you do is from the heart and from the muscle. But I'd rather get it that way because I cherish it more. You feel what I'm saying? There's some shit that I built up. There's some shit that I did. This right here, this 3-pointers and touchdown, the time of mine, this is my shit. This blood, sweat, and tears. I know I put my all in this. So, you know what I mean? I just gotta continue to grind with my time. And that's what's missing in the game these days, motherfucker, having a hustle. You gotta have that hustle in you, yo. Win, lose, or draw, because ain't nobody gonna bet on you like you, bro. No question. No question. And that's the way that we doing this shit, man. We doing this shit the honorable way, and we doing this shit with class, honor, and principle. You feel what I'm saying? Because too many niggas, they even want to get on from D-riding, or they even want to get on for gossiping and talking bad about a nigga. I ain't doing neither one of them. I'm going to deliver good content. I'm going to be consistent, and I'm going to grind my way to the top. You feel what I'm saying? I'm going to build my community. I'm going to continue to build on major platforms, make the necessary collaborations that I need to make. And we gonna continue to do this, motherfucker, man. It's the V-Mob way. Everything that we done did so far and built so far, we did that shit in 1 year. 1 year. Imagine when we get 5 years in. Imagine where we gonna be at 5 years from now, man. But y'all know how that go, right? I was looking at the shit with
who attacked him. He brought up gang.
Y'all watch that video tonight? Hey, you got a good story for around the shopping center. Bro, please say hi. What's up? Hell yeah. Wicked and Wild Story around the shopping center shit. Niggas come out one day, right? So boom. I come out, my brother, God rest his soul, he passed away. We hitting the cane for him, right, man, my man JB. So boom. I probably got like 35 pills for real. I come out early morning, I go down Leak House, I knock on the door. I'm like, shit, what the fuck you doing? I'm like, shit, I'm ready to put these pills together real quick. He like, all right, bet. I come in there, we go upstairs, I get to putting the pills together for real, for real. See? There go my dog. Set it off, man. Salute y'all. All right, listen, y'all. We got a 20 ball. My dog sent a 20 ball through. Let's see. We 40 away. Let's see if we can hit the target. Salute, my nigga, salute. So look, right? I goes down there for real. I go knock on the door. I goes in the house. Hold on. So boom. So we gets in there for real. I get to putting the pills together. So I ask him like, shit, yo, you trying to make some money? He like, hell yeah, of course. So boom, I'm like, all right, look, walk with me real quick. When we off these pills, I'm gonna break you off. He like, all right, it's a bet. Now, mind you, we got dimes, but I get $5 off of each pill. Now, mind you, we out the county, so I'm gonna try to sell the dimes for 20. So now I can make 15 off of it. I can pay Leaky 5. I'm gonna make 10. Either way, it's a win-win. Everybody get their money. He get extra. My brother get his cut, and I make $10. Perfect plan, right? We walks in the shopping center. As soon as we get in the shopping center, the very first store on the corner is a pawn shop. So as we been in the corner, it's two white boys pull up in like a pickup truck. They jump out, they going into the pawn shop. So I straight holler at them, whoa boy. I say, what's going on? I say, what's going on? They like, man, what's up? I'm like, shit, man, y'all party? They like, yeah. I'm like, shit, I got a boy and a girl on that. They like, already, man, hold on, we gotta go in here and pawn something. I'm like, all right, that's a bet. We walk to the store, go grab a black and mild. They run in there, they do their little 1-2. But the niggas in the pawn shop tell them that they don't want to buy the shit. So when they come back out, they trying to pawn, I believe it was like a game system or some shit. So my homeboy right there, he like, yo, y'all could take it up GameStop up the street. They like, all right, that's a bet, come on now. Mind you, we don't know these niggas from Adam and Eve. We jump in the back seat to take them up GameStop. But now my homeboy, he done worked his finesse. He like, shit, I'm gonna take y'all up there. Like, he not gonna drive them. He gonna tell them where to go at. But if you get some money for it, you gotta cut me. You gotta give me some money. You gotta give me a cut. He like, all right, bet. Work until your bank account looks like a phone number. Tell them again, bro. Tell them again. Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button and lock in. So boom, we jump in the back seat. When we get in the back seat, they got a pickup truck like they got 1 chair, 2 chair. It's like a little divider with a little slide window, and then the back seat is just like 1 row. It ain't no chairs back there. It's just 1 row, and then it's the back window with the flatbed back there. But when we get in the back seat, they got a shotgun on the floor right there, like our feet is standing on that motherfucker. So I'm like, what the fuck? I straight tap Leaky. I'm like, look at that. He looked down. So in my mind, I'm like, shit, anything go left, we'll really do their ass in this bitch. So boom, we drives up the street. We get to the GameStop. They run in GameStop. They pawn their little 1-2. After they pawn it, they come out with the money. So now I hit them on the demonstration. Boom. They like, shit, I'm trying to get some boy too. I'm like, we got to go down my way real quick. My brother got something. They like, all right, shit, we don't care. So I jump on the phone. I'm like, where you at? He like, shit, I'm up the way. I'm like, all right, I'm ready to pull right there. We drives down there. Now when we get down there, my brother come out back. He comes out back. He hit him. But I got another sale probably like 5 minutes around the corner from the area that we just parked at. We pulls around there. And this is how I remember this, because this is how I knew these niggas told on me. When I get out, I turn around, I dump what I gotta hit. My play want 5. I dump 5 of them in my hand. I give him the Leaky. I specifically tell him, yo, put this in your sock. Those are my exact words. Put this shit in your sock. Boom, he grabbed it, put it in his sock. I go bip the play, come back, they drop us off. Now, we cool and chilling. I never forget, I walked down 10-man house, we start shooting dice on the porch. Probably like an hour later, they called me back. They're like, hey man, where you at? We're trying to get 10 more. I'm like, all right, bet. Now, mind you, when we first meet them, they told us they was from New Jersey. So he like, man, I'm trying to score before we get back on the turnpike and go back up. I'm like, all right, that's a bet. Just hit me when you get right here. He like, shit, I'm ready to turn on the block now. So I hurry up. I start running up the street because I got to go to the stash spot. I start breaking up the street. I run in the stash. But as I'm talking to him, I say, yo, where you at? The street that he say he on, I'm like, all right, that's a bet, but I lied to you not. As I look up, I see his car driving up the street. But how can I describe this? Like, The street that I'm on, it go like this. It's like a downward street and it curve going downhill though. Like it's a curve going downhill. The street that he's going on is at the top of that street going up. So as I can look up and see what's coming up the street, but he can't look down and see me because the street is going downhill. So I see his car going past. I'm like, what street you on? He say he on a whole nother street. So I'm like, yo, on some biggie shit. So I'm like, all right, that's the Vectron. I'm ready to be right there. I hangs up, but by the time I hang up, I had already grabbed the shit while I was seeing all this happen. So now I'm already walking up the street too. I get to that street, I bang a left. I start walking down the street. Now, mind you, it's one of my homeboys live at the bottom of the street. I get down there, I stand on his porch. I swear to God, I see a silver Impala bang the corner in the driver driving up the street, but he like not trying to look at me. He got his head like this. So I'm like, the fuck? I'm like, yo, that's the knockers right there, yo. As I go to walk out the porch, I lie to you not, another one of my homeboys driving down the street. I flag him down. I jump in his car real quick. I say, yo, drop me off down the street. He bangs the corner. He dropped me off. When he dropped me off, I get everything off me. Boom, because it's like this shit called the split. The split is like a woods with a walkway through there. I runs in the split for real. Go in the back, I lift up like a little boulder rock for real, wrap the shit up in like some little leaves and shit, throw it under the rock, lay the rock back down. I come back out, I start walking back to the shopping center. Now, I forget in my mind that I'm supposed to be hitting the cell. The cell called me like, yo, where you at? I'm like, shit, I'm right here walking in. I lie to you not. As I'm been in the corner, it's a knocker coming down the street. I told y'all the very first corner of the shopping center is a pawn shop. So as I'm going up the ramp, I see the car, the silver Impala, Sonata, I see him coming there and bang a right, and he parked in front of the pawn shop. So as I'm going up the ramp, he jump out, and no, I'm lying. As I'm going up the ramp, my phone vibrate. They watch me go in my pocket, whip out the phone. This is how the police knew I was the target. When I whip the phone out and say hello, don't nobody say nothing on the other end of the phone. The police officer, the undercover, he jump out the car. Freeze, get the fuck on the ground. Now, when he say freeze, get the fuck on the ground, I jump over the railing. Boom. When I jump over the railing, I go to take off because I'm ready to bust them up. I look up, y'all. It's like 4 cars coming in. It's 2 entries. Like you can come in 1 or you can come in 2. It's 2 to 3 cars pulling in each entrance. I say, oh, shit. I straight get on the ground. I say, oh, no, y'all got it. Y'all got it, big man. Y'all got that shit. But now, in my mind, I'm like, shit, I ain't even got nothing on me because I done put the pills up. They get me right there. So now they like, yeah, you under arrest, bop, bop, bop. But I'm sitting right there. They searching me. They like, where's the drugs? And I'm like, man, what the fuck? I ain't got no drugs. They like, we know you came up here to serve somebody. I'm like, man, I don't know what the fuck y'all talking about now. Mind y'all, they say, where's your little friend with the drugs in his sock? This is how I knew, all right, the sale told on me because don't nobody know that Leaky got the drugs in his socks besides me, him, and the 2 sales. Leaky's down the street. I'm right here getting locked up, and the police is right here. So only one person could have told y'all that my little man got the drugs in his socks. But this is the wicked and wild part. Swear to God. As they say, where your little man with the drugs in his socks, guess who been the corner, y'all? Leaky. Leaky been he been the corner looking dead at me like, I say, I ain't like I'm stretching my neck. Go ahead, get up out of there. He walked to the store. Now in my head, I'm like, so y'all don't know who my little man is anyway, because he's literally right here. Like in my mind, I'm like, he literally walking past y'all right now. I swear to God. He walks to the gas station. He get him a little cigarette. He walk back to the spot. Now I get booked. I get down the district. When I get down the district, they throw me in the bullpen. I look back. I hear the cell door open. They like, man, can we get a blanket? But it sound like the 2 niggas that was in the car. When I look back, and I see it's them 2 going in the cell. I say, man, I'm gonna fuck you niggas up. I get the banging on the door. They look up all looking eyes. I say, man, I'm gonna fuck you niggas up. I swear to God, man, I'm gonna fuck one of you niggas up. So the whole time the cell like, man, shut that door, he's up. I ends up getting my little own recon because I wasn't dirty. Only thing they had was their word versus mine, and they never seen me go hand to hand with them niggas anyway. So boom, I come home. When I come home, I go straight up Leaky shit. I say, Leaky, what the fuck made you come around the corner? He said, yo, I had a feeling because you was gone too long. He said, man, when you ain't come back in like 10, 15 minutes, he said, I just had a feeling like, oh man, something must have happened. And I walk up the shopping center, and damn it, if you ain't right there getting booked. I'm like, whoa. But yeah, yo, that's a crazy shopping center story right there, yo. That was a crazy. I got another one too, man. But that was a good one, y'all. All right, come on, y'all. We 40 away from our target. 40 away. Let's get there. $ stories with V. Yo, that was a wild ass day. My man, they literally said, "Where's your little man with the drugs in his socks?" Yo, straight hit the corner. I'm looking like, well, y'all asked for him. There you go. They ain't know it was him, though. That was crazy. So the sale must have told him he got a friend with the drugs in his socks. They never told him who, because they must have not even been able to, they must have not even identified me, because like I told you, he ain't jump out until I went in my pocket and answered the phone. So if I would have never answered the phone, he wouldn't have had the right to jump out on me. Because how do you know I'm who they was calling? When I dug in my pocket, answered that phone and said hello, that's how they knew, all right, that's the guy right there, get his ass. And they jumped out and got their 1-2 off. You was out there when the goal was up? Hell yeah, on the side, fuck yeah, we was around there busting that motherfucker up. You know that. Definitely, yeah, Grant. Definitely was around there when the goal was up. Crazy times. Crazy time, boy. Nice socks, nice hot summer days, cool and playing basketball. Wicked and wild situation, yup. Then I told the story about my man Mark. Mark came with us on the first time, his first time ever going to go hit a house with us. We ends up stealing his uncle's fucking car. That was the craziest shit ever. The first robbery you go on, we steal your uncle's car, and the nigga had his work uniform in the back seat. Mark grabbed it and said, What type of name is Johnson? Yo, threw the nigga work shit. When we ended up getting booked, he get this shit talking about, yo, that's my cousin. Dre Bug, Dre, you remember that shit? This nigga Mark say, what the fuck type name is Johnson? Yo, throw that shit, dummy. Man, Pookie, this nigga Pookie Dre. Listen, we got the car, right? So we covered the shopping center. This nigga Pookie hit the corner. Yo, start ducking, strolling through the car. Hold on, matter of fact, my brother in here, Dre, show him how it's done. We fundraising 60, we 40 short. $ stories with you home team. You ain't got no choice but to support your brother, nigga. But back to the story. So look, Dre, Pookie started creeping out through the cars and shit. I swear to God, Joe, for him to be as tall as he is, yo, I swear to God, I don't know how the fucking police ain't seeing him. Like, it wasn't like, you know how the shopping center parking lot is. It ain't even a fucking lot of cars out there. Yo, just duck low, get this ducking through the cars. Man, Mark walk. I tell this nigga Mark, I say, yo, dump the key in the trash can. Put the key in the trash can. This nigga keep talking about, no, I got it. What the fuck do you mean you got it? What does that mean? Till this day, I don't understand. What do you mean you got it? You got the key tucked in your very top pocket, nigga. You ain't tuck it. You ain't stash it. You didn't throw it. What? Yeah, you do got it, nigga. You got it in your pocket. And if they find your ass, you're going to jail for it. They jump out. We go in a pizza spot. They straight jump out, get on the wall. I'm like, what? Put your fucking hands on the wall. Put our hands on the wall. They pat us down. They find the key. It ain't nothing to say. I'm like, what the fuck? I want to say, man, what the fuck? I just told you, throw the fucking key away. They lock him up. He get booked. I swear to God, not even 45 minutes later, the phone go off. It's Mark. I say, yo. He say, yo, you ain't gonna believe this shit. Guess who car that was? I say, who? He say, my uncle's. I say, how the fuck you didn't know that was your uncle car? He say, man, I forgot that he worked down there, wherever the little uniform shit was from. Yo, that shit was crazy. He still got away though, because we had hit a house the day before. We ain't even go out that day because we had the car and it was snowing. And earlier that day, we was fucking around with the car. The mail lady came. She saying like, man, why is 5 people out here just driving a random car up and down an apartment complex in the snow? She straight called the police. They pull up. And it was bad news bears from there. That was crazy, bro. Then that day, Dre, when E almost, I want to say he caught a flat. Did he catch a flat that day, late night? We all was in the car, busted. I walked to the gas station. I'm walking home. This nigga E is sitting in front of the sign. Don't you know how every apartment got a welcome sign? This nigga E, mind you, E weigh y'all probably about 197 pounds. This nigga is sitting in front of the welcome sign, tank top on with a ski mask, not all the way on, ski mask up like a hat, sweating bullets, crying. I said, what the fuck? What the fuck? This was a night to remember. And this how thugged out we is. Dre and them just in the car. Dre don't give a fuck. That's my brother Dre. Dre just in the car. Man, he better figure this shit out. Was Bibby and everybody in the back. Oh my God, boy. When I say we done had some fucking times, yo, we done had some times, boy. We done had some times. Kanan called me yesterday, Dre. Kanan called a nigga every 4 days talking about, bro, send me $20, bro, try to get a food bag. Every 2 days, he want a food bag. So the next time he called him, I asked, what are you making? Like, what are you whipping up? Because if I send you 40, what is the food bag not, why is the bag not lasting more than 48 hours? What the fuck are you eating in there? What are you eating? Yeah. Yeah. He say crazily though, what the fuck we in Dre March? May. He say it's over in May. I want to say like May the 16th. I want to say May the 16th. Hey V Money, what's up? L Boogie baby. What's up, Sean the baby? I want to say it's over on May the 16th, Dre Book. But look at that though. Look at that situation. This nigga get booked for a mass brawl, and you the only one that you one of the only ones that get identified. What the fuck is up with your luck? Yup. He said that too on the phone, bro. And you know when a nigga in jail mode, because he started talking in third person. He started talking in third person. Yeah, you know what's going on, V? You know we just lost our cousin Ray Sean. I'm like, nigga, what the fuck? I'm on the street. What the fuck? I know that first. I seen the shit before you seen it. What the fuck you telling me like you informing me? That's one thing about a nigga in jail. When they get the news, they think the shit just happened. Like, they be calling home, boy, why dummy just got spanked? Nigga, that happened last year. Dumb, my fault, just got off lockup. Nigga, you was on lockup for a year, you just receiving that news. Nigga, he died last year. Niggas be on lockup for 3 years, come back in the population, get the news and shit, call home, talking about, man, I heard what happened to Lil Tony. Nigga, that shit happened 3 years ago. What do you mean you heard what happened with Lil Tony? Nigga, Big Tony done got hit by now. Them other little niggas got little 3 and 5 PCs. They hit Kano with the Nifteen. They warm out. They can see it in his eyes. You know how they get. Kano get to going in front of parole boards and sit saying wild shit. Sir, are you ready to go back into sign? Nigga, they call me mean no, nigga. What? Nigga, release me if you want to. You gonna feel that dragon burn. My first time ever getting locked up was with this nigga, dummy. I swear to God. This nigga takes the string out his hoodie, get the stuff and cigarettes, and we had a half a blunt. He stuffed a half a blunt in that bitch. We get in the paddy wagon, we smoking this shit for real. We gets out, shorty little ass a loose screw. I swear to God. He told me, I swear to God, cuz, V, really love you, yo. V, really love you, yo. Like, I don't really look up to niggas, bro. But, like, when I first met you, bro, V, I knew, I said, oh, this a man right here. Shorty a leader. Shorty really a leader. Pookie don't listen to nobody. Pookie don't listen to nobody, V, and he listen to you. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. He listen to you. I said, yeah, that my son. Pookie, that my dog right there, boy. I met this nigga. The first day I meet this nigga, the first day I met him was the day his daughter was born. Yo, ain't changed one, none. Dre, the first day I meet this nigga, right, is him and Word. Word called me like, yo, we in the shopping center, come right here. I said, who the fuck you with? He say, it's me and Gary. So I'm thinking, who, football? He like, no. I'm like, who the fuck? Pookie. I'm like, who the fuck is that? He like, man, he live at the bottom of your street. I'm like, I don't know who the fuck that is, but all right, here I come. Walk down to the shopping center. See this nigga, what's up, yo, my name Lil V. What's up, yo, my name Pookie. We goes in the ball. This how slick the nigga is. We go in the ball, he right there top. Whoa, what's up, yeah? What, we in here? Park Heights. He jumping around, bouncing around. He turn around, grab a bottle of Amsterdam, slide it in. Park Heights. Park Heights. He spin around. He started walking to the door. He started walking to the door. Park Heights. He opened the door and get out of there. I swear to God, the nigga, I started walking to the door behind him. So you know, like when you swing the door open, it take a little minute for that bitch to close. I grab it. The nigga started yelling that word. What? I call police. You still liquor. Bro, I swear to God, I'm looking at this nigga. This nigga word is looking at the counterman like, man, if you lost your fucking mind, I'm sitting right here in front of you. How the fuck did I steal anything? He say, no, I seen you steal. But yo, the nigga started lying and some more shit. Talking about I seen you steal. Nigga, you ain't see that man steal no fucking bottle because this nigga stole the bottle and he's gone. Just say you seen our friend steal when you trying to blame a nigga. So boom. I used to say these niggas would steal your fucking doorknob if you left that bitch loose. They'll steal a doorknob. So look, right? So boom, long story short, I'm like, word, man, fuck, yo, come on, because I still got the door open. He can't lock us in. We gets up out of there. Pookie is already across the street at the gas station. Walks over there. Boom. So we walk over to the gas station. Shorty reckless. We right there, get to the gas station. We ready to get some blunts. He like, man, buy some blunts, yo. We ready to roll up. I'm like, all right, this nigga still talking about some Park Heights. So he yelling out, Park Heights. He opens, don't you, Dre, you know the gas station, you know the Carol. They got the coolers outside, like they right there. He opened the door, grab a soda. He tucked the soda next to the Amsterdam, to the Park Heights. So he walks off, he go right there by hip hop. So me and Word right there at the counter, we buy the backwoods and shit. We get right there. So now he up by the bus stop. I walks right there. I say, shorty, what the fuck is wrong with you, yo? Why the fuck you keep stealing? He say, swear to God, straight face. He whips out the bottle. He said, yo, nigga just had a daughter. I say, what? He said, yeah, nigga just had a daughter today, dummy. I say, yo, you had a daughter right now. He still got the bracelet on from John Hopkins, Sinai, St. Agnes, wherever it was. He can't help it. He still got the bracelet on from whatever hospital that his daughter was born at. Boom, I'm like, man, come the fuck on, shorty. You loose as shit. We goes back to Miss Sharon house. We go back over to Miss Sharon house. We cool and chilling. In that motherfucker, we get busted. Always got an excuse to steal. Yo, always got a reason. Dummy, fuck you steal that pot for what, dummy? Park Heights. Niggas need this, make the breakfast in the morning. Make the breakfast in the morning. Nigga, you don't cook no breakfast. Park Heights. Hey, dummy. Shorty is nuts. So we go back over there. We start cooling, chilling, smoking. I'm like, yo, I ain't gonna lie. I'm like, shit, yo, you one of the men though. Like, you one of us. Like, you feel what I'm saying? I can fuck with you. I don't know how you ran across Word, but then I'm starting to put it together like, yeah, you must be extorting Word or something. Something must be going on here. Support the platform, y'all. We $40 away from the target, man. $ Stories with V. We got 14 in the building. If everybody sent $5, man, we'll hit the target. I love y'all. $ Stories with V. Dre Boogie, you gotta get your shit. You know we dropped it. That expensive 3-pointers, baby. 3-pointers and touchdowns, man. Expensive fashion. So look, right now we locked in. We cooling and chilling every day doing our 1-2. One day we walking down the basketball court. UPS man fucked up. Biggest mistake of his life. He jumps out the truck with a package in his hand. He leaves it at somebody's front door. He gets up out of there. We walk and Pookie double back. He grabbed a box. All I see is a nigga come flying past me with a big ass brown box in his hand. He flying down the street. I'm like, man, what the fuck is Shorty doing? There we go. My dog, Dre Money, just supported. Come on, y'all. We 35 away. Let's get there. Everybody send a 5-piece. We good to go. So look, Dre, now we get back to the house. I ain't gonna lie, it was crazy though. When he opened the box, it was a brand new iMac, like not a MacBook, like not one of these, not a MacBook, the laptop. It was the big computer, the big iMac. I'm like, oh shit, what the fuck? So now Miss Sharon right there, I swear to God, I love her to death. This is one lady. I do not know how she know all these motherfuckers. She could sell a pen. Like whatever we stole, she sold. We never sold nothing. I swear to God, out of at least $30,000, $40,000 worth of merchandise, I can confidently say that we had at least $30,000, $40,000 worth of merchandise throughout the whole run. She sold all that shit. I'm talking about to lounges, bars, niggas that want the Christmas list. I'm talking about niggas to a point to where as though we would wake up and she would say, okay, when y'all go out today, we need 232 inches. I need a 45. See if you can get one that spin like the one you guys got the other day. I need 2 Wii's, 2 Xboxes, and a PlayStation 3. I'm like, yo, this shit is like a fucking movie. This shit is literally like a fucking movie. Her and Uncle D. Real shit. Then the nigga, what was the nigga named Drake? Was it Mo? What was the boyfriend named Mo? Cause me and Leaky end up running up to him. We end up running into him round fucking round Frederick. Cause he was getting high at this point. This nigga was crazy. He talking, yo, this nigga crazy, yo. Black. Okay, so listen, we end up running into him. He was staying around old Frederick and shit. Okay, so boom, we run into him. He like, whoa, what's going on, nephew? I'm like, what's up, yo? He like, man, I swear to God, this is one of the wildest shits I ever heard in my life, too. He said, yo, this is one of the wildest shit I ever heard in my life. He said, yo, y'all got some smack on y'all? Mind you, my way Yale, I got some pills up Yale's. And we on old Frederick. So I'm like, shit, yeah, what you trying to do? He said, man, I'm just trying to get a little 20 now. Mind you, listen to what he say. This is the wildest shit I ever heard in my life. I said, yeah, what you trying to do? He said, man, I'm trying to get a 20. I said, all right, come on. He said, yeah, man, I just need a little 20 or something, man. I'm trying to quit the perps. I say, what? I say, what the fuck? Your game plan to quitting perps is doing heroin? Or have you... Hey, yo, I said, I done heard it all. And that day right there, I said, I have heard it all, yo. A nigga said, I just want a 20th smack so I can quit fucking around with these perps. I said, oh, shit. I say, oh, shit, champ, you dangerous, big fella. You are dangerous. So, boom, he called Miss Sharon. He called Miss Sharon. She don't answer the phone. He leaving a voicemail. He say, whoa, what's going on, baby? You know what it is. Yeah, I miss you, baby. I'm right here with my boys. This nigga turns around and say, what's y'all names again? Yo, say, I'm out here with my little dogs, my boys. Y'all know what it is. What's y'all name again? Oh, my God. This nigga Leaky started dying laughing. Yo thought that shit was funny. He said, he's high. I said, yeah, he high. You know, Leaky don't really, he ain't used to saying shit like that. He said, whoa, he's high. I said, yeah, sure. Yeah, he busted, Lord Leaky. He passed high. That's what you call busted. Snorting. The quit perks is crazy, yo. That was the wildest shit I ever heard in my life, yo. The wildest shit. Niggas say insane, Dre, bud. Then we had a hell of a run. Dre, bud. We had a hell of a run, boy. That shit gonna go down. Listen, to 2 years from now, when niggas is millionaires, bro, we gonna sit back and have an episode where we just run that shit. Like, we gonna have an episode where we just all chilling in the spot. You already know I'm gonna have the media spot. We just gonna cool it. Everybody spark up one. Bottles of rosé, bottles of 1942 in the rum. And we gonna have a blowout episode where we just reminisce. That shit is gonna be history, bro. I swear to God. From everything niggas done been through, we just gonna reminisce and just run that shit. Oh my God. That shit will be one for the books, bro. That shit will be one for the fucking books. Where we at, y'all? All right, look, man, we hit 45 minutes, man. Laid back, running cool with the spill lit. My God, you heard me, Brooklyn. You heard me. Brooklyn, listen, man. Everybody sending a 10-piece. We raising $60. We $35 away. Brooklyn, you an OG member. Show them how it's done. My dog. Y'all, listen, we 35 away. We got 15 minutes. Let's hit the target so we can get the light. So we can have a C-stand. Pop, pop. Just watch how that motherfucker, because it sit like this. I can't wait to record off of it. Because this angle is cool, but when I be seeing the content creators that I be watching going viral and shit, they be having different angles with that shit. And that's what the person was telling me, like, listen, you have a great format and you have a charisma and you have a way that you tell a story that you really, really can paint. She said, you're going to blow up in 3 ways. You're going to blow up off YouTube, of course, your platform, but you're going to do great with selling books. She said, I need to clip my audio from the videos and put it on like Spotify for like audio podcasts and shit like that. Apple Music, Amazon's audio books and shit like that. She said, you're going to blow up off of writing books, audio books, and what was the third one? Like a short series. Like you're going to be good at writing movies or starring in movies. I'm like, bet. So those are the game plan, man. Like I told you, we already got the first book written. I already found out where to publish it at. I believe it's on ADK. So within the next, before summer hit, the first book will be out. Before summer hit, the first book won't be out. I already got it written. Hold on, just in case y'all think the kid bluffing. Because y'all already know I done showed y'all before, but y'all know we don't do no bluffing. Look, this the first book right here. The life that chose him. The game sometimes this the first intro. The game is sometimes the life that chose, but the life that chose you. I ain't gonna give y'all too much. Oh. Just listen to what I say though. The game sometimes is not a life you chose, but the life that chose you. When growing up in Baltimore City, it's a wild life. I mean, from the day you are born to the moment you take your last breath, with the thought of, I hope I didn't take my last breath in the same place I took my first. To me, that would mean no progress. Chapter 1. Now, my name is G. I got that name from my grandfather, who was an old number taker back in the 70s and 80s. He always said I reminded him of a young gangster, a.k.a. a G, so the name just stuck. And this is all me. This is what I wrote right here. Man, salute to my dog. Listen, y'all, we 15 away. Let's hit the target, y'all. We 15 away. My dog. Where you from? From West Baltimore, champ. You heard me, Wood G Apartments, baby. 100 block. So listen, right? So the name always stuck. Now, me growing up, it was a movie, meaning everything I seen or did in my life, it always felt like a still or frozen moment in time. I have a very vivid sight of these days, meaning the feeling I had in my body all the way down to the smell in the air. I just can't explain it. So as a youngin' growing up, I always was loved by my mom, but crazily, it was always tough love, meaning she wasn't abusive, but I never really had that everything will be okay type of love. But anyway, at a very young age, I watched my mom run the streets. Now, as a kid, I had no idea what that actually meant, but I knew I always had the new shoes and always had fly clothes. Whoa! I ain't gonna give y'all, but this is your boy. This what I wrote. This is my work right here. You feel what I'm saying? This shit coming to life, man. Look at this shit, y'all. This is my work right here, man. You know what So, the first book will be out, man, within the next 90 days, man. Make sure y'all stay on the lookout for that. Y'all already know we got the clothing brand already dropped. We got fire upon fire. Nice urban now. Exactly. You know the lane that we taking. You know the lane that we ready dominate. You heard me? And for the men, definitely gonna have it available to send over to the joint. Had a whole motherfucker. Listen, man, I got a call from a federal institution, man. Polot, Louisiana, man. Imagine I'm a young nigga from Baltimore City, yo. Somebody in Polot, Louisiana. It said, man, keep doing what you're doing, shorty. You making the home team look like how the fuck it's supposed to look, shorty. You know what that means? When a man serving double life, say, shorty, you doing this shit? Come on, man. Salute to the man. I still give you a call. I will give you a call, my nigga. Come on, scared tap, man. Get them out to the school jails. Real shit. Real shit. And like I say, man, this is what we do it for, to be able to show a motherfucker, look, yo, you can do what the fuck you want to do and still be cool, yo. You gonna always, a man not judged by do you sell drugs or not, my nigga. A man is judged by how he stand, my nigga. You feel what I'm saying? I made a promise to God December 2nd, 2023. I never sell a drug again. I'm out the game. I done been there, done that shit, but I asked God, listen, man, you give me a shot with this, I give it up. He gave me a shot, I gave it up, and I kept my word to it. Why? Because I'm a man. I don't gotta do what the fuck. I don't gotta do I wasn't a nigga that sold drugs to be fly. I sold drugs to eat, to make money, to try to get the fuck up out of the game. Like, you got niggas I know that had a mother, father, they had money, fly clothes, anything they wanted. They wanted to sell drugs. Like, rest in peace, Lord Scooter. He got a line that say, I sold dope because I was broke. These niggas hustle to be flashy. Like, that was, I felt that ball. You feel what I'm saying? Because it's a lot of these niggas out here that don't gotta be outside. They want to be outside. They want to play street. They want to play hustle. They not doing that shit to be able to get a chicken box at the end of the day. They not doing that shit because they gotta take care of little bro. They not doing that shit because they mother or father get high. They gotta make sure they able to do for self. Not saying that my mother father was getting high. I don't know who my father is. You feel what I'm saying? Like, as far as term as being present. I know we locked up in the feds. We got a communication now. But I'm talking about growing up. I didn't have no father figure in the house with me. You feel what I'm saying? I did this shit for my game, for my causes. Could I have did this shit the right way and waited? Yeah, but when you outside and you around motherfuckers that's getting that shit now, you kind of run out of patience. I'm gonna be honest with you. When you're around young niggas that's outside and you already around this shit and you indulging and you involving, man, you like, shit, I gotta get mine too. Ain't no need for us to be outside every motherfucking day together, and I'm the only one not getting no motherfucking money, man. Fuck that. Killing the community for no reason. Real shit. For no motherfucking gang. Like, what the fuck? And then it's like today's era. You got motherfuckers that just sell drugs to get high. Motherfuckers ain't stacking the money. Niggas don't buy barbershops. Niggas don't buy businesses. Niggas don't invest. Niggas literally make money, buy some clothes, trick off with a couple of bras and get busted. That's it. And in the end, like I always tell y'all, the three things that get a nigga cracked is money, abroad, or habit. They the biggest three vices. Your live recommended here in Brazil. Let's get it, man. Salute to our Brazil family, man. Look at that, man. A young nigga from Baltimore City, man. We got a fan base around the world, yo. In 1 year, we was able to grow a fan base of 8,000 people worldwide. Do over 1 million views. Do over 100,000 watch hours, yo. Again, I'm going to keep explaining. It's 60 minutes an hour. We got 100,000 hours of watch time, yo. That break down to 6 million people. 6 million people watch me for 1 hour. Come on, man. God is the greatest, man. God is the greatest, man. We got. I'm in the middle of writing an urban novel, man. My first ever urban novel, man. Within 60 days, I'm gonna have a book with my name and picture on it saying author, written, and published by V, bro. Come on, man. Come on, man. We doing this shit, man, and just to be able to show a motherfucker this a way out, sure. You thinking you selling dope won't be your way out, you might as well cut your losses now. Because look around at how many niggas you really seen make it out of that shit. I'm talking about make it out to the point to where as though they ain't got to do the shit no more. Not make it out the way as though they got some fly shit, but they got to continue to hustle. I'm talking about made it out to the point where as though they could call it a day. I'm cool. I ain't got to sell another bird, and I'm going to still be able to dress fly, do what I want, drive what I want, live where I want. That's when you made it. So when you look around at hustlers, how many hustlers can you genuinely put in that category? Honestly, look at how many 45-year-old men we got still outside talking about, man, this is my year, shorty. I'm telling you, nigga got them lows in. Like, my nigga, you 45, and it's a nigga out here that's 22 that got 10 pounds in his book bag with a big-ass Glock on his hip. You 45 years old with a half a P talking about you doing this motherfucker. To me, you in the way. But you can't tell a nigga that, though. You feel what I'm saying? You tell a motherfucker that they look at it like you mean like you saw shaking them. I'm trying to help you. The fuck? You 5 years away from being half of 100. Nigga don't know how old 50 years. That shit is half of 100. Just like a motherfucker think 100 is a lot of money. Like, damn, boy, I got $100 for you, man. That's a lot of money. But you tell a motherfucker, shorty, you half of 100. You 50 years old and you still out here bullshitting. Motherfucker look at you like you telling him that and he 25. Fuck is you doing? Lock it with Lockdown Productions. They got the urban novel game on lock and they comply, do big right. Damn, check them out, Lockdown Productions. Damn, I got to tap in with them. Salute, home team. Salute, home team. Home team, did you tap in? You know we raising $60. We 15. Who gonna end us off? Who gonna top it up before we get up out of here? We got 10 minutes left, man. We $15 away and we done. You know your boy V don't go over or under. We got $15 and we done. Who gonna top? Who gonna finish hit the target for us? Who gonna catch the target like this? You gotta hit that ball. I was in the gym today, y'all. Yo, did I tell y'all I slept for 12 hours yesterday? I went to the gym, man. My body shut down. That's how hard I be working, though. my motherfucking body shut down. I slept from 4 p.m. to 4:45 in the fucking morning yesterday. I'm like, yo, I woke up, I was scared. I was scared. I didn't know what the fuck happened. I was like, yo, how did I sleep for 12 hours? Y'all see, I ain't dropped the video yesterday. When I got up this morning, I dropped the episode that I was supposed to drop yesterday. And then tonight, I dropped today's episode. But that was a good thing because like I told y'all, it's time to turn up the content. It's time to drop more content. And my analytics told me that I got to start reporting on trending topics. So we really started doing 2 episodes a day, 2 story times. Then I'm going to try to squeeze in a 3rd episode just talking about whatever we got trending going on. Just like we go live and talk about whatever we got going on. Anything that come across breaking news, now it's time to start breaking it down as a single episode. Niggas old now, half for 60. You know what I mean? Real shit I told the nigga, man. I'm trying to be a millionaire within the next 2 years. My goal is to be a millionaire before 30. We gotta get there. Straight up and down. Gotta get there. You feel what I'm saying? But Dre, we ain't 45. Fuck no. By the time we hit 35, we gonna be all right. We gonna have us a couple of businesses. We gonna have us some shit to invest in. Why the fuck you think I'm doing what I'm doing now? Just to be able to go find a blueprint for us to say, all right, boom, now listen, this is what we do. What you wanna do? Okay, this is the blueprint for that. LLC, then you go get the business, then you go get the property, then you bop, bop, bop. What you wanna do? Comedy, okay, bop, bop, bop. What you wanna do? Vending, bop, bop, bop. What you wanna do? HVAC, all right, now instead of working for that, we gonna start our own shit. They say plumbing and electricity in Texas within the next 3 years. From right now, within the next 3 years, if you start today as an electrician or a plumber in Texas, Houston, or in that surrounding areas, they say if you work for 4 years, within 4 years, your general income will be, I believe, like 3 million or better. You'll be a millionaire within 4 years from going to the class. From that day to 4 years from then, you owning your own plumbing or electrical company. That's the shit I'm tapping into. I'm trying to have some motherfuckers that I'm investing into that got that type shit going on. I'm trying to be around motherfuckers that's discussing millionaire plans, plots, and schemes. Fuck that peanut shit. I want the big cut. I want the big bread. I feel like we right on schedule. Right on fucking schedule. And to be doing what the fuck we doing, because you gotta think, you know how niggas counted us out. They expected us to be gone on jail right now. They expected me and you to be in the goddamn ground or doing 25 to life right now just because we were so advanced. And a lot of motherfuckers don't understand that helped us and saved us. Because the bluffing shit that niggas want to do now, we was doing when we was 9 and 10. The gangster shit that they doing now, we was doing that shit at 12, 13, 14, 15. Now that we in our 20s, niggas is like, man, that shit done. We done with that shit. We done been there and done that shit at the ultimate level. We been in the system. We been locked down. We done been behind the door. The streets know. We don't know you niggas. If y'all was who y'all say y'all was, we would have been ran across each other. We don't know you niggas. And all these new niggas that's coming into the game, they cool for the time, and then they get it behind the motherfucking door and start telling. These niggas cool for the time being, then the right money come around, they bag doing their best friend and shit. So I ain't fucking around with that. Oh, lie, what it do, baby? I ain't fucking with that. You feel me? We ain't doing that. You feel me, Dre Bug? We ain't doing that, man. We doing this shit the right way. We doing this shit the honorable way, man. We gonna do this shit with some class. We gonna do this shit with some pride, and we gonna do this shit the organic, natural way. Anything else would be uncivilized, right? But listen, man, we ready to get up out of here. We rock the road tonight, man. Make sure I salute and appreciate each and every person that tuned in, tapped in, and supported the ball, man. Make sure if y'all haven't already, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Go tap in with the episodes that we dropped tonight. Find your content. I love each and every one of y'all, man. V-Mob, y'all know what it is. Also, before we get up out of here, we try and get 15 more $ stories with V. Other than that, man, tap in, follow us on IG, stories_with V. TikTok, 1 Stories with V. We going up, man. Twitch, jump in next Friday. Determined Minds, Urban Apparel. Y'all know what it is. Let's get it. Let's go. We out. Love you, Dre Bug.